They tell you that having plants brings you joy and happiness, but they never tell you the dark side of the story. Hello everyone and welcome to the Plants But Better jungle. My name is Adina and today we're talking about owning plants. The good, the bad and the ugly. Today we're focusing on owning way too many plants. You often see on Instagram beautiful rooms with hundreds of plants and you think to yourself, I want some of that. And you start buying plants one after another and it's becoming quite an addiction at this point. You've turned your home now in a jungle, green and full of life, very beautiful, but without really knowing how to deal with all of them. First few weeks everything seems fine, but then your plants start to act out. You stress out over yellowing and droopy leaves, you don't know exactly what you did wrong, and some plants start dying on you. Is this the best case scenario to be anxious about? You end up having so many plants that they start to become a burden. A lot of plants means a lot of responsibilities. You may be thinking that all plants are similar and they require the same thing, you water them the same, which is really not the case. And it's fine because at the beginning you will be developing the green thumb, as they all say. Every plant has different needs and sometimes you'll be neglecting them without even knowing. Some of them are not even a good fit for your home, and if they die on you, you stress out that maybe it was your fault. It's always my fault. It's my fault. But why am I telling you this? Because I've been there before. I've experienced the urban jungle and I can tell you the frustration you get as a beginner having a new obsession, a beautiful one, don't get me wrong, and end up killing dozens of plants and getting very anxious about it. I wish I did more research before diving fully and carelessly into this hobby, and I wish I did research for every plant I bought. You need to understand root rot or dealing with a lot of pests, because a possible massive infestation will eat a large part of your collection and a part of your will to live as well. I've been there. I lost a very beautiful and amazing Monstera deliciosa that was like my pride and joy, and unfortunately it's gone now. So you sometimes need to let go of some plants that will never thrive in your home, no matter how much you like them, and try the best for them. Sometimes it's not meant to be, like ferns, for example, in my home. You need to know that plants are living beings that will adapt to the conditions they are given. That means that some of them will not grow in your home as aesthetically as you saw in a plant store or in a web shop. And also you kind of learn along the way to appreciate patience, because some of them grow faster than the others. They are definitely not the same. Some plants like more water, some plants like more humidity, and some plants just want to be left alone most of the time. If you're interested in simple plants and low maintenance plants, low effort, we will soon make a video about it, and if we did it already, there you go, it's here in the cards. If you find yourself more anxious about dealing with plants, try to downsize your collection by donating or selling some of your plants. Something like this. I've done that before because taking care of the plants I already sell on the web shop is pretty stressful, and I kinda gave up on a lot of my personal plants. But the history kinda repeats itself because I tend to keep a lot of plants that are not quite sellable. I mean, they still look very good and they are healthy, but they are not the standard for the shop. And maybe for that I will have like a different section for the web shop in which I will sell those plants with a discount. So yeah, try downsizing your collection by selling your plants. Now, to summarize this video, try to not get so many plants that you can't handle. It will make you anxious, it will bring you unhappiness, especially if you don't know how to deal with some of the situations that could happen. Hello, thrips, darkness, my old friend. Research before buying a plant and make sure you can actually give them what they need. For example, if you have a lower humidity in your home, try getting plants that do not require a lot of humidity, like sansevierias or ZZs. Or if you really like those arrowweeds, try providing a humidifier or try somehow to boost the humidity in your home. Also, if a plant dies, it is what it is. That doesn't mean you are not fit to grow plants. And I really wanted to tell you that if you ever felt anxious about owning plants, well, you are not alone. For sure, not a lot of people mention that, but owning plants is quite a big deal. It's a beautiful hobby, but it requires time and care. But isn't it weird though? I mean, a plant shop telling you to buy less plants. Well, I'm not actually saying to buy less plants. I'm saying to find your balance and buy just the right amount of plants for you. You might actually love to deal with hundreds of plants as far as I know, and that's totally fine. So I hope this video helped, and let me know in the comments if you had times when you wished you had less plants or if you struggled with owning a massive collection. And as always, give this video a thumbs up if you find it relatable, and until next time, don't forget to take care of yourself and your plants.